welcome to Arcadian Atlas, at least the Steamfest demo. So for those unaware, this was a kickstarted strategy RPG a couple years ago. I don't know how many years it's been just yet, but it's been steadily in development. You'll see it's done by Twin Otter Studios. It's a brother-sister dev team. I don't know how big the team is exactly, but they've been making steady progress, so I haven't seen anything weird going on. So by that logic, you can probably tell, yes, I kickstarted the game, I've been following it, and depending on when it comes out, as long as there isn't anything crazy going on at the time, I'll look into covering this. Anyway, this demo is timed. You're only able to use it for the week of Steamfest, I believe, so yeah, we'll just knock it out. In terms of story, I believe you're playing as like a couple stuck in the middle of a succession crisis, so that's them right there. I don't know how dark the game's gonna get. Overall, I did play the first battle, and I have to say this is more what I was hoping for in terms of strategy RPG than I got with, well, Tactics Ogre for one, and Triangle Strategy for sure. There's a lot more customization here. So if you go to Troop Management, you can see these three are Cavaliers. She is specialized for one-handed weapons, he's specialized for two. This is the couple, by the way. This is your Apothecary, your Chemist, your Healer, what have you. Now, you can customize these. I don't think you can change their jobs in the current game, but we're going to go ahead and grab Quicken. Each thing here does something different. This is just a speed boost. So, we actually get speed +2 for that. The thing is, there's something else I'd rather get. So you can get Sponge, but you can only equip one of these. This is a support skill like the Gain JP Up from Final Fantasy Tactics. Your defensive stance is your reaction ability, like Counter Tackle, Auto Potion, and then these are your movement stuff, like Move +1 and its various numbers, Jump +1, Move, MP Regen, or something like that. So, the thing we want are actually going to be the ranged moves. She does not use a shield, so don't try using the shield moves. Or wait, she's one-handed. She's the one with the shield. It's the guy that doesn't have it. Never mind, I had that backwards. So she can get the evade +1, but the guy cannot. You can get an attack boost. So they tell you what the stuff does, and do I have my mouse? I don't have a mouse here. So right above the word Quick Attack, you'll notice it has an SP cost. By upgrading this, it's going to go from 2 to 3. She only has a pool of 9, so right now she can use this 4 times. But if I want that 10% boost per strike for a grand total of 130% damage, I have to get SP 3. So the blue number you'll see near the bottom right corner are the amount of skill points needed to learn this. There are different moves that require different numbers even in this demo. So I'm looking at what exactly we have here, and I think we're probably going to be better off. You can only have one of these. I don't know what the difference is between these. I assume this is the equivalent of Mustadio's leg shot, and this would be the equivalent of arm shot. So like, don't move, don't act. Hope I got those names right. But yeah, I think we're just gonna go with this one. And now, when you get those, don't forget to equip them. So we have to go to support skill for her, Quicken. For him, he uses the two-handed stuff, so they have the joined general tree, but he doesn't have anything here because he's over here instead. So you can get attack up, defense. This is kind of handy since you don't have a shield, it makes you a little tankier. But we get Body Rush, Rend Armor, Adrenaline Strike, Sword Bash. So Sword Bash is what I think Earth Slash from Final Fantasy Tactics was on the monk job. I'm gonna go for Body Rush here. And we can actually give him the Quicken as well. I don't know if it uses the full-blown ATB system that Tactics has or not, but we'll see. I'm not going to bother with her. We're going to take him because he's unspecialized. So we can go down the Corrosive Concoction route. So by learning this, he'll go from unspecialized to corrosive. This is necessary to combo off fire moves, just so you know. And then Flashbang is a really, really good move, which we'll probably be using. Now for him, we didn't actually gain anything here, so there's nothing to equip. It automatically goes into his Apothecary thing. For the Cavalier, she's one-handed, I believe, but I'm not going to use her. We're only allowed 5 in the first fight. I don't know if we're allowed to use more or not. So for her, she is a bow ranger, not a crossbow. So for her, just be mindful of the SP costs. It may look like you're getting a good deal for some of these things, but you may not be. So we're going to learn Fire Arrow. Actually, I'm going to learn Dowsing Arrow here just so we can mix things up a little bit. So Noxious is poison, it boosts fire damage. Dowsing is a wet status that amplifies shock and frozen, and it's usually associated with like slow effect. Since this is a demo, I'm just going to go Noxious. So that required both of our class points, we can't learn anything else with her. And for this guy, this is your Warmancer, that's what they call their magic user. You can boost your MP, or your SP in this case. The one I recommend grabbing is 1 point in Quick Tongue because it gives you a +2 casting time compared to putting the extra point in there, just get a +3, you get a better return by going down here. Since we have Noxious guys, we're better off trying to amplify Fireball. Flame Wall, it's pricey in terms of cost, but for the fire spell, well, let's go over this real quick. So we have a 15% damage boost for Fire Element by going up with this, and then we could get 10% chance of burning. We get a better return by specializing here because I believe this actually doubles your fire damage and it gives you fire resistance. Now, unfortunately, that alone is not enough to specialize the Warmancer. You have to wait until the after the battle when we actually level up. And then we just loop around to her. Now, before you go, you can go into the item shop and actually equip some of these guys because they're not fully decked out. The first fight is not really that hard, but it's kind of up to you. So, go here and grab your helmet. You can grab light boots. These are move +1. It's basically the battle boots from Final Fantasy Tactics. It's going to cost about 1/10 of our money, but it's worth it. You cannot buy anything other than wooden weapons for her. And you have to constantly leave and come back in to deck out your guys, which I thought in Tactics you could do it all in one window, but I don't know if this is something that's going to come later or what have you. The Apothecary uses a wooden two-handed hammer. As a result, they cannot use a shield or anything like that. I don't know if we have enough to deck out everyone we're going to use. Bow is two-handed. I don't know if the crossbow is not. There's no helmet we can give her, but we can give her this and this. And then we need to deck out Santiago here. So the rods are two-handed. There's no helmet for him either, but he can get a linen robe and some boots. And yeah, we actually can go back and finish him. So just remember, the first fight is fairly easy. Actually, 1 second. I didn't look at this. Ah, he only sells that. They tell you in the top right corner, light, medium, heavy, mage, etc. Medium and heavy, there's no light helmet. And there's a crossbow there. One thing I should point out, if you're coming in from Final Fantasy Tactics or something along those lines, you'll notice you get 1 point of defense from the helmet, but you get HP. The heavy armor just gives you HP, no defense. They really did emulate that system, so it's up to you on whether that annoys you. That was one of the things I really didn't like about the Tactics system. Basically, the armor and helmet just gave you more HP, and every once in a while they give you either a status immunity or a small stat boost. So, just be a little mindful. Anyway, we'll get the story on the road. We've been in here for almost 10 minutes. I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish the demo entirely, but I'll try to do at least 2 fights so you guys can see what to expect. So when you see that check mark, you actually have to hit a button to advance it, just so you know. I basically tried this game last night while I was babysitting, and whenever this black screen would come up, my co-host would kind of flip out and start screaming at the screen. And not really like maliciously screaming, but more like do something, and it was kind of funny to watch, but if you guys couldn't see her, you probably would think something was happening. Welcome to Arcadia, a land that never forgets. So like right now she'd calm down because there's stuff going on the screen. Built by forces more ancient and unsearchable than its soil, ashes of forgotten wars are said to still live in the water, beating against its unforgiving shores. Its people fought for peace. And after many years it came when the Italian throne in Tropus finally crushed Seraph forces in the eastern land of Volin. Let's move the cursor off a little bit for you guys. But peace is such a tenuous thing. A beloved king is now on his deathbed. A new wife hungers for his place as Queen Absolute. So that's the second queen, just to be mindful of. I think the first one already died. The king's only remaining children have been declared illegitimate. The younger barely old enough to wed, the elder unwilling to serve any man. One shall seek a life stolen from her, awakening things so dark she cannot hope to contain them. The other seeks a crown deprived her. Setting fire to the kingdom she hopes to win as her own. And caught in the midst of the flames, there's Vashti and Desmond, our heroes. Two lovers brought together by war were found in peace and threatened again as their country tears itself apart. But can love survive when nothing is as it seems and alliances crack against the fires? This is Arcadia, born from the ashes. If you look hard enough, you can see the flames rise anew on the land that never forgets. By the way, notice Leith in the bottom right corner. I should have pointed that out on the map. This is the story of its burning. Knowing the geographic position of Leith is actually a little important for this opening scene. Basically, it's where the younger sister's gonna get shipped off to, so she stays out of trouble. Wink, wink. Doesn't summon anything eldritch or anything, you know? Chapter 1. The Desperate and Downtrodden. I'm trying to remember what the first chapter of Tactics was called. The Meek... Yeah, I can't remember offhand. In the Dentalian throne room. I've done what I can, Your Majesty, but the fever has worsened. None of the poultices are strong enough. But he can recover. He might, with rest. Don't spare her because it's her husband. Will he recover? No, he has 2 weeks, 3 at most. Use every poultice, every herb. I don't care what it takes. Do everything you can. Do you understand me? It shall be done, Your Majesty. Your Majesty, about Annalise. I'll find the apothecary. We need proof. A bottle of poison, powdered adderot, anything. What shall we do, milady? Hold them off. I need time. But if we can prove she's killing him, this kingdom will be set right. Waltzing into the Viper's Nest. Not the smartest move, Lucretia, and so poorly disguised. Your father would be disappointed. My father, and your king, lest you forget, would be proud, you fool. And when I prove this pretender on my throne has been poisoning him, we'll see who's in the Viper's Nest. Take up arms, quickly. He needs to be nodding while she's talking like that. Make it realistic. Okay. I think we need him here. And finally Vashti.
Hey.
So if you look on the right side, we're only allowed 5 units here. I don't know if that's going to be standard throughout. That was the way it was in Tactics, so I can't complain. And by Tactics, I mean Final Fantasy Tactics. I mean Tactics Ogre. I'll add in the word Ogre. So the Ranger goes first. So this will do 14 damage, but we learned the Noxious Arrow, so I'm going to go ahead and launch that for 20. If you didn't notice, she's level 2, I'm level 3, so that's why this is supposed to be kind of like a gimme fight. You jerk! Since she's poisoned, we can now ignite the poison. So if you notice, the stat factor's gone from poison to that. Yeah, we'll try to blind her. Go flashbang! Did we get it? It doesn't look like it. By the way, if you make a wrong move, you can cancel the move, just so you know. Some people may freak out about that, but it's planned, don't worry. So I'm going to have him try to stun this guy, I think. Target unit. That can inflict slow, I believe. Their Apothecary is a dedicated healer. But he does have a status boost that he gives, so just be mindful of that. No stun. And now if we don't take action, I think she does get a turn more quickly, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Man, they really do not care for Desmond. Sadly, there's no AoE magic or anything that I'm aware of. Big damage on the flashbang. So it's going to be their mage that moves next. So let's actually cancel his move. Put him here. And then we can use Sword Bash. And we'll just do a basic attack here. The timer you see is what I think it takes for them to crystallize or permadie, whatever you want to consider it, from your game of choice, since both Tactics and Tactics Ogre have that feature. Now, Windsong supposedly has a chance to haste yourself, but I haven't seen that work yet. Oh, there it goes. Well, it's a little fortunate, it's just a little late in the fight. And we can put our hammer to good use. So we got the Worn Iron Armor plus some money. They don't really show it, but the characters did level up there. I don't know if that's a missing animation or if it's just you get one level from each fight. The last of them. Yeah, it would have been nice if he helped or something, you know? My father has died because of that apothecary, you traitor, and now I have the proof I need. Proof? Some putrid slop you extracted from a chamber pot? Don't make me laugh. Laugh all you want, but soon the world will know the truth. You've been poisoning your king. Sister, you've come for me. Thank the gods. They want to send me away to Leith. What have you done, Annalise? Get back. I'm sorry, sister. I'll come for you. I'll find a way once I'm queen, but you must be strong. Don't bother following me, Wolf. Your guards aren't as loyal as you may think. And you're waiting for what exactly? Follow her now. Good question. You still love your traitorous sister, do you, even after that? I want her gone. Tomorrow you'll escort Annalise to Cairn Monastery and leave her there till Lucretius dealt with. Do I make myself plain? Annalise? Won't the king object to his daughter's exile? King Turgan is all but dead. Every day she's here, we're harboring an imminent threat to the queen's life. She shall live. That alone is a mercy. Give her safe passage through Amblemere, and let me know when it is finished. Yes, Your Majesty. You'll need soldiers. Conscript some troops for the trip over at the recruitment center. Outfit them with whatever items you see fit. Ada, Desmond, and I shall take care of it. Ada being the apothecary with purple hair there. Good. And impress on this child what happens to those who commit treason against the crown. And Wolf, take this to have it tested. If it is indeed poison, I'll have that apothecary worm flayed alive. If you insist. So if you notice the way it's written, you don't know who the culprit is. Was it the younger sister being plain innocent? Was it the queen, actually? Was the queen being framed? Could it have been the older sister who wanted to get her claim to the throne immediately? Basically, was that planted? I don't think you'll get questions like that answered here, but if you want to go to the recruiter, so just scroll through till you find something you like. Adriana the Apothecary, level 3. Beatrice the Cavalier. There was a Warmancer there, and a Ranger. So yeah, I don't know how their stats, if their stats really do differ. I'm not going to sit here to really play with it to verify it, but if you want to pause and just look from one apothecary to the other, I don't think anything moved there, so it's just like a preference for what they look like, perhaps? I don't know. I don't know how many we're allowed for the next fight, but I will use the money we got to... Actually, before we go, we did level up there. So we can use that worn armor we got. Item shop. I don't know if this is going to need the loading screen for the finished game, but we'll see what they come up with. Would be a little bit better if this was streamlined or something. And we can get her wooden shields, and she's unspecialized at the moment. Not really planning on using her if I don't have to, but we'll see. Cross that bridge when we get to it. Anyway, level 4, so that means we did get a new skill point. So we'll double our speed boost if we go for that one. Or we can go here and get an attack +4 for our sword. I'm going to take the attack +4 because I'm a little pressed for time. And that means I'm also going to take the... Let me double check. So if I go for Body Rush, the range goes up. Overall, I think we're okay. Let's go for power. So we can give him move +1 or SP +5. Personally, I don't think the +2 or the +7 may be useful, maybe. I'm being a little generous there. But the SP I just don't think is going to cut it. So by boosting this, the damage will go up, but the cost can go up by 1. But the most important thing is the chance of blind doubles. We don't have enough points here to learn like Fire Arrow to take advantage of our own poison. But we can go over here and look for something on this side. She runs herself out of SP fairly quickly, so I'd rather go for something else. And we'll just go for these for the time being. Anyway, if we go harder into this, it's just going to boost our resistance for the most part. I think... I don't know if magic can crit. If this were not once per battle, this would actually be really good. I'm going to take this one just for power purposes. Don't forget to equip. And in the event we need to use her, let's go ahead and put hers to use. I actually did burn everything for her already. Crap. I wanted to get this one so that she can regen herself, but that took everything we got. All the jobs have a specialization. It's a way to branch them out, so to speak. There's a lot more jobs in the game than this. Basically, the Kickstarter updates that they put out periodically are showing off the jobs and then the different ways they go. I'm trying to think of something... I don't even remember what the newest one was, because the most recent update was just them announcing that this is available for people to pick up. Sadly, there's no way to save here, so when you close the demo, that's it. And I think win, lose, draw, or what have you, I'm probably going to have to stop after this fight. The elevator music is not very encouraging here after the way that the previous sound effects set this up. White runes, or is that supposed to be white runes? What's kind of cool though is the apothecary can split between being either a damage unit or a healer. And keep in mind you can go somewhere in between, I think, but not as fun. We should really go around, shouldn't we? Isn't Dabblemere further south? This is apparently a faster route. It's not on the map, though. And, well, it's kind of creepy. I sort of like it, and the map is pretty useless, to be fair. The roads are all pre-war. I just don't really... No, fellas, this isn't the best place to be slinging spells around. Can't we all agree to put away our ice shards for just a second to talk this through? I hope that potion wasn't important. Hello there. How the hell did that scam artist weasel out of here? You're here just in time. Some dangerous mages have shacked up in there. Escape from Leith, most likely. Snow's Leith is where the magic stuff takes place at. Possibly where you'll find something eldritch. They use blood magic on me, and spirit magic, and some gurgling gut magic just tossed up for kicks. I'll level with you, they're vicious, but you're clearly capable of handling this without me. Really, I'd be in the way. In fact, I'll just go. Vashti, are you crazy? Get away from that stuff. I don't know what that liquid does, but we may have a raccoon-sized problem on our hands. Was it really the liquid I blinded schools? I told you we shouldn't have come this way. Looks like he's fighting on our side, so let's not bicker about it. Gather the troops and weapons at the ready. So yeah, it's another 5-unit one. Something they need to fix for the actual game itself is, if you notice, we can't see the enemies here. That's pretty important if you want to place your units, you know, strategically, but... I don't know, maybe I'm just making a mountain out of a molehill. I'd like to have done a raccoon pun instead, but I'm gonna be honest, I actually don't have any. Defeat all enemies. I don't really know how elevation affects accuracy in this game. So we're just one space short for being able to poke her. Crossbow dude. We need to see if we can see his inventory or not. Looks like he's doing a charge attack or something. I don't know what they're doing. Yeah, I can't see. I'm one space short, I think. It's this one. I would have hit Vashti if I tried to use it from the previous square. He's gonna live with 2. Take that, Jacques. 50% chance of blind. Nothing happened. You deserve that. Yeah, I'm actually going to ignore you. Fire off the wind song in the hopes of getting a haste boost here. Take her out of commission, now I have to worry about her next turn. I'm gonna stand still though, because we can hop up here and go to town. I'm gonna try going behind because I will have a elevation and positioning bonus, I believe. I like that move so much already. It's just as good as Earth Slash from Tactics. Except that one was a single target compared to this, which is, so 20, this one's AoE. So keep in mind, Fire Mastery generally gives fire resistance, but I still will deal more damage with Fireball than a different element. So my Fire Mastery, I guess, gives me enough boost to overset the resistance, perhaps. Really rude, dude. It's gonna fall a little short. Going to go for the poison shot. So I'm still waiting for the other shoe to drop here. Yeah, I'm just gonna do a basic attack in case something happens. As an execute, I could have used my heavier hitting move. It's just, like I keep saying, I expect something to happen here. You're not worth the spell. So we get a balanced crossbow and wooden shoes. I'm gonna admit, that was actually a lot faster than I was expecting. Explain what happened here before you end up like the others who attacked us. It's Fennec de Rom you want. He brought us here to find something powerful, but there were traps, horrible traps, everywhere. My sweet Gunther, his face, he just touched the wire for a moment. We were tricked. There's something awful in that place, some kind of terrible magic. So you see? I told you. Told us what exactly? Listen, Vash. Is it Vash or Vash? I don't really know. This place reeks of forbidden magic. Something horrible is going to happen if we don't leave now. You told us that. I don't remember you telling us that. He didn't. What are you doing? Are you crazy? You can't touch that. Put it down. Do you hear me? Breathe for a second, Des. It's just a playing card. It says the Fool, Des. The Fool? So, wrong place, wrong time with this one, huh? Can you walk? I think so. Then go home and don't ever say the word magic again. Your mother wouldn't want her daughter spending a lifetime exiled and leave. You coming with us, Tanuki? Well, you coming along or not? He licked something magical, Des. I thought we weren't supposed to meddle with this sort of thing. He never asked to become this. Besides, he's cute and can swing a knife around. Rather have him on our side than someone else's. Well, look at you, so progressive. I knew you had a heart in there somewhere. Poncho joins the party. I don't know if that's a Kickstarter backer or something along those lines, but let's see if we get a look at Poncho before the demo ends. So notice they did go up to 5. The only downside to the defensive stance is it only works off melee skills, so ranged moves, magic, and so on won't trigger that. I need a drink. Now, I don't know if this combos off of this for a double attack. Like, do you have 2 chances to proc this, perhaps? I'm gonna take this one on her. Goes up to 10%. Does he have a double tap or no? This is kind of his execute move, by the way. Well, for heavy units, and then you also have this one. Huh, so you get less of a penalty for upgrading that. Yeah, I'm gonna just take this one. So this is the potion that can poison, I just haven't gotten around to trying it yet. This is the one you want to use if you want to go the other way instead of trying to poison stuff by setting up electric and water spell or freeze spells. Yeah, I think I'll take this one. It's gonna boost the flashbang a little bit more, and I kind of like that spell when I'm dealing with physical attackers. If not for the cost, I would take that one. over. Did I pick up anything for these guys? So I'm assuming that's another magic attack +2, so you get 4 magic attack if you get hit with a skill. Can't move as far, but you get to cast faster. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this one. And Pancho is a ranger with a crossbow. He's got Noxious Arrow already. Attack +2, so we have the pinning shot. Inflicts limp with a 50% chance. So this is what they were doing that I couldn't figure out. You slow down, but you get a lot of crit. Gonna take this one to deal with mages. So he might be able to use a shield, just we don't have anything to give him. Trying to see... Well, let's use this one as a reference. Yeah, I can't tell if that's move and jump or what. There's no select command, like in tactics, to use. Oh, it tells you up there. How do I remove this? So, +1 move, -1 jump. That's what they give you. We can try one more at Amblemere. Ah, they're allowed 6 units. So in that case, let's go back here so we can gear up Poncho. Can't do anything there, or there. And while we're here real quick, the tavern is where you go for lore type stuff. There'll be contracts here, which I don't know if those are full-blown side quests or if they're like the propositions from Tactics. Those we can have to wait and see. Chatter, you get to learn about different things. I don't know if there's going to be like side quests or stuff that appears from here, like the Beowulf quest does in Tactics. I'm assuming this is probably going to be the final fight of the demo. And we'll see if we can do it real quick. Amblemere. Annalise, please don't try and run at this stage. Cairn Monastery is a beautiful and quiet place. You'll have freedoms most can only wish for. That's my father's old crest, the sword and crown. The mage, here. You mistake me for someone else, I tell you. Oh, please, Fennec, you think I tracked you all this way without knowing who you were? Lucretia can protect you. She's not afraid of magic like that old crow on the throne. She'll change things for you, and I we'll be free to go outside the bounds of the elementals. Again, your offer is very kind, but it would be far kinder for this actual Fennec. He seems like a pleasant chap, and if our paths ever cross, I'll be sure to give him your regards. It seems you've mistaken this for an offer. Better to consider it a forced conscription to the Lucretian military. Oh, what sweet providence. I'm afraid my friends from Dentalian have arrived, and if the local graffiti paints an accurate portrait, with Annalise Belnave in tow, the king's daughter. Get Annalise out of here quickly. Well, if it ain't our lucky day. Soon we'll have 2 gifts for our rightful ruler. Make quick work of the rest. So I don't think anyone can make that jump without a jump skill or something. Yeah, they can jump 5, so if I gave them anything, they could do it. Put her there. Put him here. I think we're gonna need the flashbang over here. We'll put her here. Poncho there. So we just have to defeat all enemies. I don't think there's a way to rotate the camera any. Yeah, better off just holding fire for now. So I don't know if there's actually a range difference between bow and crossbow or not. Ah, that sucks. I thought that was like a buff or something, but apparently it's actually a move. I think the easiest way to win here is to not move too far. They have the defense fortification, but I don't know if they have the AI to know that they have it, and we'll sit tight. Starting to get hiccups. I don't know if I can shake their spell by getting outside of range. We're about to find out. Yeah, apparently you can. So those channel moves are not really as good as they seem on paper then. I'm going to go for a wind song real quick, try to get haste. And we got it. Range units may be overpowered in this game if you're able to kite like that. So if you look in the turn order, you can see it's going to take 7 turns for this to go off, and this guy will move 9 turns from now, so we actually will get the shot. So I'd rather try this. Actually, wait, he's going to move before then, isn't he? Okay, I really do not like crossbows in this case. So this will still go. Let's go. If the crossbow guys can use shields, that might make up a little bit of this, but that's a pretty hefty penalty, I think. I'm going to do this one in hopes I can limp her. Don't know if that's actually how the thing works, but we're trying. So let's try this again. And don't stick around for the counter. Hit and run. There's one more Warmancer, isn't there? Up here in the corner. Okay, I think that's the one next to him that's gonna get the turn then. He's down. I think that was a 99% accurate shot. She can't get a kill off him. Okay, let's give Poncho another go, even though that crossbow attack sucked. So it's only an 89% chance from there. If we go directly behind him, he still stays there. Luckily there's no vertical penalty for this. So yeah, that one was a little rougher due to RNG. We would have kept Desmond up most likely had we not run into that. But yeah, I don't like crossbows. They have a lot of power, but I don't like the channel. Abelmere sure has changed. What does Lucretia want with you? Listen, I've never met the woman. These people were strangers to me, same as you. Regardless, we can't let you walk away from here. Clearly you're valuable to Lucretia for some reason. Vash, not so close. He could still be carrying some magic potion or card or something. What was that about a card? As much as I hate to say it, he has to be put to death. There's no telling what he could be capable of. Yeah, let's kill him. You're probably right. I don't see another way. I can take him somewhere tonight. I'll make it quick and painless for him. No, if I'm going to agree to it, I'll be the one to follow through. I'm not going to leave you alone with him, Vash. She's dangerous. We face danger every day, Des. What kind of person would I be if I passed sentence and didn't follow through? I'll take you outside the city and pass judgment there. Judgment? Judgment for what precisely? I've done nothing wrong. Nothing wrong. You stole magical artifacts and used them right in front of us. Have you no idea the number of lives destroyed by dark magic in this country? I'm sorry, but he's right. You'll be put to death. No, no, no. You can't possibly be serious. We'll gag him and I'll take a Kitsune out towards Voltus Mountains. You can charter the ship while I'm away. Vash, I'm not going to let you. No, take me to Cairn Monastery if you want. If you must. You can't kill me, though. I know the law allows it. He's right, Vash. The law allows for exile. We can take him with us to Cairn. But where's the fun in that? Just a moment ago you pushed for execution. I won't leave you alone with the dangerous magician outside the city. I'll keep my eye on him the entire journey. It's a better, kinder solution for him, so if you insist, I won't say no. You owe this man your life. I hope you know that. Now on your feet, we've got a ship to catch. So right here you can see this is the end of the demo. Made it to the end of the demo in one piece. It's a labor of love for a small team of developers working on Arcadian Atlas. Hope you guys hope that the love shine through in the demo. Work's not done yet. Please wishlist on Steam. I'll go ahead and do that, even though technically I'm a pre-order. And if you notice, they mentioned Poncho specifically because that might be the company mascot for all I know. But yeah, I'm interested to see what comes next. Like, I'm already in, so I can't get in any further, really, but it looks promising. I really like that you can customize your characters more than both Tactics Ogre and Triangle Strategy allowed. That alone, I think, is going to be one of the better selling points. You probably will have these really busted combinations like you can in Final Fantasy Tactics and Fell Seal and a few other strategy games. In all seriousness, balance is probably the reason why they don't allow you to do it more often, but depending on what exactly they throw at you later, I mean, all's fair, really. If you didn't play Fell Seal, they'll throw the really broken stuff at you anyway, so cuts both ways. But yeah, I'm eager to see what happens, and we'll tune in as the development of this continues. I'm the Hero of Light, thanks for watching, and goodbye.